Hi everyone, my name is Bhanu Pratap and I am going to tell you about the ISO impact. So, ISO impact testing is a standard method of determining the resistance of a material. An arm is held at a specific height and is released so as to break the sample and the energy is absorbed by the sample. So, from the energy absorbed by the sample, we can calculate the impact energy. My groupmates Bhagwan Singh and Jasdeep Sidhu are going to help me in this. Bhagwan Singh will tell you about the theory, which is the basic thing of ISO impact testing, what is this and where it came from. And Jasdeep Sidhu is going to tell how to perform these experiments. Guys, before performing this experiment, always ensure your safety please, and use eye protection. Always use the safety things which are prescribed for this experiment.
The experiment is based on the stronger material out of 3 samples will require the most force and the weakest the least amount of force. Our specimen will need to acquire an accurate reading of the amount of force needed to fracture the sample as well as avoid mild deformation that could compromise the accuracy of our result. In this experiment, to test the strength of sample, a pendulum possessing kinetic energy strikes the sample and try to break it. In this system, the potential energy of a pendulum converts into kinetic energy. At the time of impact, the kinetic energy is maximum and potential energy is minimum. The difference in initial and final height and potential energy, impact velocities and strength, which will allow us to determine the rank of strength of each sample. Our hypothesis is that in addition to kinetic energy analysis, the sample with the least amount of difference in potential energy and height will be the weakest sample, whereas the stronger sample should have a significant difference in these two calculations.
ਉਹ ਐਵੇਂ ਬਿਠੋ ਸੀ ਉਸ ਦਿਨ
ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਜ਼ੀਰੋ ਕਰ
ਤੂੰ ਵੀ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਬੋਲਣਾ
ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਬੋਲ ਕੇ ਕਰ ਲੈ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਐਵੇਂ
ਹਾਂ ਰੇ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਆਹੀ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ
ਉਹ ਤੂੰ ਚੱਲ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਜਾ ਯਾਰ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਕਾਫੀ ਆ
ਇਹ ਤੂੰ ਮੁੱਕਾ ਨੂੰ ਖਾਣੇ ਬੋਲ ਕਰਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਬੋਲਣ ਦੇ
ਆ ਪੜ
ਯਾਰ ਕੀ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਬੜੀ ਗੱਲ ਆ ਆਪਣੇ
ਆ ਵਾਲਾ
ਚੱਲ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਖੜ ਕੇ ਹੱਥ ਲਾ ਲੈ ਪਰ ਆਪ ਤਾਂ ਨਾ ਇਦਾਂ
ਇਸ ਪਰ ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਵਾ ਇਦਾਂ ਆ ਵੀ ਰੱਬਣੇ ਹੈ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ
ਲਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਕਰਦਾ ਯਾਰ ਕਰੀ
ਬਈ ਹੱਥ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆ ਨਾ
ਹਟ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੌਣ ਵੇਖਣ ਜਾ ਫੜੀ
to remove this one. First we will apply brake. Open. You could see the strength. ठीक है
ਆਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਆਪੋ ਆਪਣੀ ਥਾਂ ਤੇ ਰੱਖ ਦੇ
हैं
ਡਾਈਮੈਂਸ਼ਨਸ ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਡਾਈਮੈਂਸ਼ਨਸ ਸੈਂਪਲ ਦੀ ਡਾਈਮੈਂਸ਼ਨ
नहीं
ਉਹਨੂੰ ਉੱਥੇ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਉਧਰ ਕਰ ਦੇ
वीडियो बन गई ब्रेक लो दीदी
ਇਹਨੂੰ ਉੱਥੇ ਲੈ ਜਾ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਨੰਬਰ ਤੇ ਲੈ ਜਾ ਇਹਨੂੰ
आप कितना करनी है
ਇਹਨੂੰ ਚੱਕ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਹੱਥ ਨਾਲ
check
ਨਾ ਚੱਲ
this is the scale you want to put this center is going to be here and with the zero with this key ठीक है
ਅੰਦਰ ਕਰਕੇ ਵੇਖ ਲੈ ਦੈਨ ਵੀ ਅਬਜ਼ਰਵ ਐਂਗਲ ਤੇ ਜਾ
then we move this angle आया आया और ठीक है कर दे
ਇੱਥੇ ਉਂਗਲ ਲਾ ਦੇ ਕਹਿ ਉਹ ਉੱਤੋਂ ਤਾਂ ਠੀਕ
वो कर दे बंद
Hi guys, so we are back again. So now we have performed the experiment and took the readings. So as you saw, Jasdeep was going quite good in his experiment, and Bhagwan Singh told you pretty well knowledge about the ISO test. So we found from the experiment is that copper is not as strong as you think. Aluminium is triple times stronger than the copper. This is because copper is brittle element and aluminium is a elastic element. Whenever there is an attack on copper, it just breaks down, but aluminium, it just absorbs energy and expands. So don't ever rely on copper anymore, because aluminium is a good choice for you. And also density is not one of the factor that can, you can decide the toughness of a material, because this test will tell you which material is tougher and which material is not. So after experiment, we know the strength of the copper, aluminium and steel. We analyze the kinetic energy of or the impact to break these samples, and this gives us an important information that steel is the heaviest and strongest material from the given samples, so it can withstand high amount of impact, so it can be used to make materials which need to used in tough conditions. That's correct. And while we wait for the copper sample proved totally wrong, because it break after the impact, which showed us that it can suffer a high kinetic energy. The aluminium was a lighter weight and it proved to be a stronger one, more reliable. So thank you for watching our video. I know it wasn't so good, but next time we'll prepare good and we will be the definitely we will the best one. This time we couldn't do much because of less shortage of time, and this time we was we were supposed to read for the midterms and everything else, so we didn't find much more time for this one. But still, we are working hard for this and did whatever is in front of you. Thank you for watching on behalf of all of the group. Thank you.